Hi guys, and welcome back as we sit down on today's episode and dive into
FOMO and a fear of missing out, or is it just fear of being seen doing something new? We're going to get into all of that today,
Yes,
including a little zone and honing into the younger generation on how their FOMO may be changing very soon.
And as it's prom season, we are going to dive into prom.
Yeah.
And our experiences with prom and our thoughts and feelings and everything in between.
And so much more. So stay tuned.
Yes.
So I think let's talk about what FOMO means. So FOMO is the fear of missing out.
Fear of missing
and I feel
out.
like it's definitely come from social media.
Oh,
already.
1000%.
Like just that phrase I feel like came from social media as a whole of
like
yeah.
I think with FOMO you can look at it in different ways. You can look at it as in like, is it JOMO? All right.
JOMO.
Joy of missing out. Because I feel like FOMO started and everyone was like, oh my God, I've got FOMO with blah, blah, blah. And then some people like twisted it and was like, actually, some of the things people saying we've got FOMO from, it's actually what we get joy from missing out on purpose.
Okay.
So
I think that's part of like protecting your space.
Yes.
Which I think is very prevalent, especially with this time at the moment. It's like it's okay to say no and to not do things.
Yeah, like I feel like everyone's at different stages. I feel like especially as you get older, you don't want to be doing things you were doing at 18. But some people are still there.
Yeah.
Like I know 30-year-olds doing 18-year-old stuff.
Yeah.
And fair dues. You do you.
If that's what they want to do.
But that's not where I get FOMO.
No, not anymore.
No, not quite.
But I think where I used to get FOMO, where I first kind of felt it, was with the hair salon for me. And I didn't think it was something that I'd miss out on because I wore wigs and that was where like my focus kind of lied.
Yeah.
But I remember, I think it was like my 11th or 12th birthday, I had like all my friends and we went to a local hair salon and I was just like, why can't I enjoy this as much as I should? Like, I'm 12 years old, I should love getting my hair done, but all I was doing was like worrying that they'd cover up my bald patches and my bald spots at the time.
Oh no.
And not gonna lie, the last time I went to a hair salon, they gave me a dry cut. So I had like less hair, because as much as my hair was falling out, it was really thick.
Yeah.
So they just like dry cut and then charged me £12. I was sat in the chair for 7 minutes.
I'm sorry, £12 for back in the day. I mean, not that you're old, but like
No, but we're talking like, we are talking like 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, it was a joke.
That's madness.
It was awful. And I went with my dad and I came out crying. Dad came out fuming. Probably went and got a coffee or like a hot chocolate afterwards to cheer me up. But after that, I actually didn't step foot into a hair salon until earlier this year, actually. But it was like a wig training session. And part of this wig training session, they have to like, it was all part of the training and how to put a wig on properly, like a hair system, so it would stay on your head. You didn't have to take it off.
Okay.
And so you'd
That's
actually
quite cool.
pencil the outline and trace the outline of where your hairline would be. And then they went to rub off the line, but used the wrong solvent. It was like an oil-based solvent they used rather than like a micellar water.
Yeah.
It was like a more oily based.
Yeah.
And so when they found this out, they was like, well, you need to have your head washed now because the wig won't stick on with that on. And I was like, that's fine. Wasn't me that put it on the head, by the way.
No.
I was like having a head massage like the whole 8 hours I was there. But and then I sat in the bowl with my head and I was like, I've actually never had my head washed by somebody else before.
Oh my gosh.
Like no one else has touched my head apart from my partner.
Yeah.
And me.
Yeah.
So it was really weird, that sensation. And I was like, I've missed out on this. Like,
I guess how that.
The idea of like going to a hair salon and like picking out a colour if you want to dye your hair or like a style. Like I never did that.
And it's interesting you see that because some people would see sitting in a salon as a chore.
Yeah.
Like just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, but I think it's because I've never experienced it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I feel like I've missed out. But I've had so many other experiences away from that anyway.
I think it's similar with me and wearing, one of the things that I get FOMO from is wearing heels.
Yeah.
Like I know so many women who are like dread heels. They're like, they put tapes all over their feet, like it hurts, there's this. But I'm like, I would just love to wear a proper pair of heels. No kitten heels, none of that. Just to bang in the middle, Are they 10-inch? I don't know.
Six.
Maybe I'm going to. This is how you know I don't know anything about heels.
I feel like 6 is like pretty.
Because for me personally, I've got 2 issues. So when it comes to wearing heels, the platform of my wheelchair doesn't sit right. So I can't. When I wear one, it just wouldn't. My foot wouldn't sit right. And another thing would be the size. So I've got freakishly small feet. Whether that's to do with my disability or whether that's just because of what it is, I don't know. So like finding nice heels for my size, for the way it fits, it just doesn't happen.
Challenge.
So I would just love to, because like some outfits, like, you know, like a jeans and a nice top outfit.
Yeah.
The way to spice that up would be a pair of heels.
Or a boot. But you keep the heel.
Yeah, so I do boots on a night out.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is about a big like Amina Mawadi pair of heels. Like I see them everywhere. Yeah. And I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're expensive. So even if I could wear heels, I probably wouldn't be wearing them because I couldn't afford them. But it'd be nice to know I could. And I think heels are one thing. And it's actually funny because, digressing a little bit, but Doc Martens have always been trends. But growing up, I used to have special shoes, special made. So it was like, at the moment I have braces with no shoes attached. But back in the day, it was shoes attached
to the brace.
I didn't know that. And the shoes were Doc Martens, but like, not Doc Martens, but like Doc Marten style. And till this day, I don't understand the hype with Doc Martens because it just reminds me of those braces, which is quite weird because everyone's like, I see Doc Martens left, right, centre, and I couldn't imagine myself willingly buying shoes that I once dreaded wearing.
Fair.
But yeah, so that's my FOMO.
Damn. I feel like I've had other ones as well.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like throughout the years, regardless of our difference in disabilities,
I think it changes actually. Like the more you grow up, it changes what you feel like you've missed out on.
Yes, it's like looking back.
Yeah.
Because like in the moment, sometimes you're like, I'm not missing out. Life is great. Life's like I'm not missing out. But like looking back, you're like, yeah, I would have liked that. Like with me and like parties, like growing up. Because like obviously you grow up as a teenager, you go to certain parties, obviously legally. Not like, I'm not talking about like underage clubbing or anything like that. But like parties, even like house parties, and I always felt being disabled, and especially a woman, but also like more importantly being disabled, I've always felt vulnerable to put myself in a situation like that as a young person. And it really wasn't until I was like mid-20s, early/mid-20s, where I felt comfortable being in a night out. Like I never had that unique experience of Freshers Week, Freshers Year. Freshers Year? No, that's not a thing. Freshers Week and things like that, because I just felt quite vulnerable being out as a wheelchair user.
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing.
Well, someone that did Freshers, like I did it in my wig. And I remember just staying with my friends and flatmates. And half the time, like I had like the wristband to go to like 10 events. We went to half. I mean, ended up just having like flat parties. And like we only did the first year of Freshers. Because in like my second and third year, one, it was COVID. And also, so after COVID, it did just change. Like,
really?
Personally, from that scene, clubbing wasn't the same after COVID.
No way.
Personally,
See, No, we did. Wait, no. So I've never done clubbing before COVID. So yeah, this is how I know when my clubbing started, because it started after COVID.
I feel like it's become more like groupy after COVID.
Okay.
But like before COVID, you would just, sounds awful, but you would just share drinks with your friends. Like with straws and everything. Like
really,
house parties, you drink from the same wine bottle. Like we'd have like a full-on bowl mixer. Maybe
I'm no passenger. I was gonna say I'm no princess, but passenger came with it. I'm no princess.
You are a passenger princess, though.
What?
You are a passenger princess, though.
In the wheelchair?
In a car.
Because I thought you meant because I'm sat in a chair, a passenger. I was like, wait, I don't think you can go.
An insult to yourself.
I know. No, you. Backhand insult from you to me.
You said passenger.
Anyway.
Moving on.
I'm not a princess, but I could not imagine sharing drinks with like random people.
Yeah. So just like as a flat.
Yeah.
It would be like King's Cup.
Okay, maybe I don't have FOMO then.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a good thing.
Don't know if that's just a uni thing though. Like some, like my sister's at
or like
uni
a house party thing.
Yeah, like my sister's at uni right now, and she's dealing with the same like messiness that I had to deal with, and I was like, dude, I wish I could forget. Like, I wish I could forget.
And I think at that moment, because you're so, obviously, drink responsibly, but sometimes you're so out of it that you just don't care.
I think it's hard because when you turn 18, you're then, like, legal.
Yeah.
Well, you are. I don't mind doing quotations. You are.
Well, you should be.
You are.
Even if you're not, you should be.
I feel like you then just kind of go mad. And that's what uni is a little bit. As part of, like, them finding yourself.
Yeah.
But I feel like, personally, I found myself more when I graduated uni. When I came out of uni.
See, I've always said, I think in previous episodes, that because of my disability, I feel like I grew quick. But in some ways, I couldn't. And it's like with things like nights out and like going out for drinks and blah, blah, blah. I felt like that only started like in my late 20s, where like some people quit at that age. And I was like, come on guys, let's go. And everyone was like, I'm going to bed. And I'm like, come on, let's go. Now I'm like, and I think that also came with the fact that I became more confident within myself. So I wasn't this like, I didn't feel vulnerable.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
See, I was almost like, I'm ready now to dress up well, because I knew how to like, not hold myself, but you become like...
Sure of yourself.
Yeah. Like, you know who you are. And like uni helped that transition because I could be away from like my hometowns where everyone knew me, so I could just like discover who I was when no one knew me. Yeah. You know, make mistakes.
I feel like that's what everyone loves about going uni away somewhere else.
True.
Also, just a point that I actually never went to uni, so if anyone who has a physical disability that actually went to uni, I would love to know your uni experience, because I've never had regrets growing up in terms of like where I went and like not going to uni, but that's a story for a different day. But I've always wanted to know what it would have felt like for me as a disabled person, because obviously I have my school experience, and we're going to get into that in future episodes, more specifically in like August time. But I would love to know just like how it was for you as, because kind of an adult. You're an adult at uni. Yeah. Yeah, so I wonder what it is. So let us know.
I mean, to be fair, in terms of my alopecia, I didn't get much support. But I was kind of sure of myself at that point and like confident enough. Yeah. But like a few times I wore my wig and everyone didn't recognise who I was. Which I went to like a dance show with everyone. Obviously I was on the dance course, so I didn't wear my wig to the classes. But then if we were getting dressed up, I'd wear the wig. Do
you think you got special treatment from like teachers and professors and tutors?
I don't think so, just because the environment I was in and the fact that the classes were so small. But going into my masters, it wasn't a marketing or publicity stunt, but as like, and they'd celebrate diversity anyway. But there was a few times where I was just like, why have I got in? Like, but was that imposter syndrome and me just feeling low and low self-esteem?
That's interesting.
Or was that some truth there? I don't know. But part of me did feel that. And all the people that I've spoken to from other courses that have gone into the same like MA that I did have felt similar. But I don't feel like that is the case. I think it was just like moving with the times, growing with the times, personally. So yeah. But I think one thing, the most that I've had FOMO on is because of my celiac disease.
As a foodie?
As a foodie.
I get that.
If you know me, I love coffee as much as I love food. Like, I love food so much.
Yeah. Like, we bond over food.
Yeah.
I love share food.
So it's like, if I go with my partner, we can't get the garlic bread to share. Like, or the camembert sharer. It's all for me. God. No one can share it with me because no one wants the gluten-free bread. So it's literally all for me.
I'll share with you. I love camembert. Yeah. I don't actually know what gluten-free bread. I
think it tastes fine, but obviously it's all I've known now. Like, I can't remember how Warburton's taste.
But like, what's the camembert bread? Is it like a sourdough?
Camembert's the cheese.
No. But like, what's the bread around? Babe, I was going to say you are talking to a lactose intolerant gal, but also as a lactose intolerant, I shouldn't really be having...
No.
Anyway.
I think the only time I had it, it came in like... You know
the Aldi wreath around Christmas? The camembert wreath?
Yeah.
Is that what the bread looks like?
No.
I'm talking like visually.
No.
What's the bread like?
The
then?
bread was just like gluten-free bread cut up into lines, toasted.
Oh, like a
That's the best you got.
So like a toast, a gluten-free toast, but with camembert.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be on your own with that one.
Yeah. But this is where the FOMO comes in, because like, I can't.
I'll try
pizza, or like when you get deals when you go out, like I can't try.
See, I've had gluten-free pizza. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
No.
I think I rate gluten-free cake over normal cake. Well, of course I would.
Do ya?
Of course I would. Naturally, because I eat normal cake. But
no choice.
But people have said that gluten-free cake is lighter and fluffier than normal cake if you get it right. Otherwise, it can be really clacky.
Do you know what else I like? Gluten-free pasta.
Yeah.
I much prefer. Even before I knew you, I used to have gluten-free pasta.
Yeah.
It's just so much like you said, like less heavy.
Mm-hmm. I miss just going to the shops and just picking up whatever I wanted.
Like not having to read labels.
And now I like look like a psychopath reading all the labels.
See, speaking
like
of that, I am a newly not allergy gal. I honestly, so I say newly because they still don't know what's actually wrong. I'm still in the midst of it. Which, if you've got any like not allergy advice, please tell me, because I'm in the depth. 1 minute I'm fine, and next I eat something and I'm like hyperventilating. It's not great. But yeah, so I feel like that's gonna be like, I see the future of me, and it's not right. But no, it could be worse. But yeah.
Yeah. That's my FOMO at the moment.
I sympathise with you on that.
But there is a gluten-free festival. Food festival.
Shush.
Yeah, and there's a gluten-free cruise. So they're my two things that like,
Where is this?
One's in Manchester at Christmas, and I want to go to that. And
Let's go.
Yeah, and then another one is the cruise. I don't know when that is. But
That
it's like a
is
full
so
gluten-free
fun.
cruise. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's why whenever I see something that's gluten-free, whether I am full or not, I will be getting
I have
it.
to try it. I also feel like it's come a long way.
Yeah.
Since like back in the day.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like I remember literally going to Tesco, and the free from section was like one line.
Yeah.
Or like two shelves, if that.
To be fair, in small stores it is.
Okay.
But if you go to like
a big Tesco.
a bigger Tesco, or
Yeah.
like a normal Sainsbury's,
Yeah.
like there's a big range.
There's a lot going
But
on.
Aldi, don't bother.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how people find them. So I've seen like videos and TikToks of people being like, oh, all these things from Aldi. I'm like, where are you?
Which Aldi
Like-
is this? Send me a pin.
Like, honestly,
Drop me a pin.
can't relate. Can't relate.
Aldi, I'll have a look out.
Yeah, because I've no idea. But this, like, it's really weird because then brands that are gluten-free will then make their egg not gluten-free.
Oh.
So it's like one prime example. I swear it's either the Malteser or the Kit Kat bunny
Yeah.
for Easter. One of them is gluten-free, but they look so similar. Like the packaging's so similar, but then the egg is not gluten-free.
Oh.
Yeah.
Surely it would be the same ingredients.
So weird. So weird.
That is weird.
Really bizarre. So yeah.
Oh my
But my
gosh.
biggest FOMO right now is gluten.
Have you ever, question, I know this is like really digress, but I'm really curious.
Okay.
Have you ever had like a pack, like something within a packet that said gluten free, but like it wasn't? Curious.
Every time I get sushi, I can't have the sauce. Normally,
Yeah.
you can't have the sushi sauce.
Yeah.
But I think the main time that's happened was, I spoke about it previously on a different episode.
On the shoot.
Of the shoot I was on.
Yeah, I know that
Yeah.
one.
I think it was the episode with Kai.
Because that's what I always wonder now that I'm like not allergic gal, I'm like, what if I check something and it says it doesn't, but it does?
To be honest, from my experience, I feel like they still take a nut allergy way more seriously than gluten.
Which shouldn't be the case.
No, because I know people say like you can't die from a gluten allergy. As much as you won't die on the spot, there's so many other underlying factors that will mess you up. Like if I have
also, that's not a good reason.
No.
Not to.
No, like it should be taken be taken as seriously as any other allergy because of how dangerous it can be.
Yeah.
It's like if I eat gluten, for example, 3 hours later I'll see it again, but then for the next 2 weeks I'll be so fatigued and I'll have no energy. I'll break out fully and I'll literally, my body will be inflamed. Like, and I'll have so much water retention.
Your body's way of saying there's something wrong. Like, that's not right.
My body's way of saying, what the hell have you just done?
Yeah.
Yeah. But moving on from FOMO.
This is just shows that we are foodies.
Yeah.
Because how long have we just spent talking about food?
Right, it's making me hungry. Can we move on?
I'm starving.
So, one thing about FOMO, though, is that it's okay to not want to do something.
Yes.
And I think this brings me on to prom.
Yes.
Because
prom.
Personally for me, before we talk specifically about prom and like wearing whatever you want to wear, personally for me, I was not invited to after prom.
Oh no, me neither.
But all my friends were, but I didn't feel bothered. Like I thought I'd be more bothered about it.
You'd be like, home by 10? Lovely.
I don't know what it was, but I was like, I'm done. Like I'm done with this chapter of my life. I don't need to see drunk underage people like in a big house.
No, just didn't appeal.
I don't see.
I think for me it was very similar in the sense of I didn't get invited and I was like, it didn't bother me back in the day, because I think for me it was the fact of going back to not feeling vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to put myself in that situation of...
I think me as well, because I was wearing my wig at the time. I just wanted to I was so happy that everything had stayed on.
Yeah.
You know, I'd had a good time.
Yeah.
I'd danced, I'd had the food.
Like quit while you're ahead type of thing.
Yeah, I was like,
which is sad,
home.
yeah.
And I swear on my way back, me and my mum just went and we got a McFlurry or something.
Oh.
Yeah, because I would have been celiac at this point, but I didn't know. So I was like, let's get a McFlurry with all the bits.
Everything on it.
Yeah. But for the after prom, it was like my best friend, she really wanted to, we both hadn't found one. And we found out who was hosting one. And it was a guy, it was a guy that I went to primary school with, so I knew him. And obviously the high school was everyone knew everyone.
Yeah.
So she managed to get an invite, but I didn't. And that was kind of...
Rude!
That was solidified for me of like, I kind of know where my path is going now. Like, I don't want this. Like, I don't need...
No. I don't need the random invite for prom.
Yeah. And to be fair, he was really kind about it. He came over to me and he was like, there's just no more room. And I was like, bro, it's fine. Like, I'm actually not upset.
No.
I'm kind of like half happy.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to turn it down and like I don't have to be like...
Yeah. Or like having to go because you've been invited.
Yeah. And it's like...
Yeah.
It was also like I don't have to make an excuse not to go. Not that I would have made an excuse not to go.
Yeah.
But I would have been like, oh, okay, I need to call my mum to tell her I'm going here now. Somehow get home to get changed and then venture out again. Like for me, it was like I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
This chapter of my life is done.
Yeah, and I just think it's the same with like that and like just parties in general and like drinking. Like I feel like there was so many underage drinking in my... Not in my friendship group necessarily, but like in my year and my high school that I knew about. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, do you know what I mean? Like that.
I think it was the generational thing of like just back then. Yeah. Because I think now the thing's vape.
What are you doing?
I have a chewing gum. I have it. What's it called? Juicy fruity. What's it called?
Tutti frutti.
Not a tutti fruity. The juicy one. Like it's like yellow.
Yeah, tutti frutti.
No, it's not tutti frutti. That's sweet.
Yeah, what are you talking about? What's sweet?
It's like a...
I think for me as well, under the pressure I felt during school and just by prom as well, is looking a certain way. Like, I remember putting a lot of pressure on myself to wear something long, even though back in the day I would not like anything long. I'd always want like something short. Yeah. Not like inappropriately short, but like above the knee.
Yeah.
But because I knew I'd have to wear braces, because again, coming back to like if there was an emergency, I had to get out of my chair, I need to be able to walk. So I had to wear something long, but then also I wanted to make it look nice. I ended up looking like someone's gran because I was in like navy blue. Was not a fan of what I wore in the end, but no offense if you wear navy blue to prom, I'm sure you look great, but it just didn't suit me. But yeah, just anyway. And to be fair, it was a nice dress, but going back, I wouldn't wear it.
I think you always look back and just think, oh, I wish I did that.
What colour was yours?
Periwinkle.
What is that?
It's like a pale purple, basically.
Oh, that's brave.
Yeah. Well, it was...
That's a brave colour.
My mum really treated me with my dress because I couldn't I didn't want to have my makeup done because I had to do my eyebrows because I had no eyebrows. And obviously I wouldn't want my hair done because it was a wig.
Yeah.
So I was just going to curl it and brush it out. Like
Yeah.
that was... So I didn't want anything done where like a lot of other girls, they were getting their makeup done, hair
People
done,
had like
nails
appointments
done.
booked like
Yeah,
months
but it's
in
like
advance.
I tried the fake nail thing at the time. I was like,
No.
gag. My nails
Not
can't do
no,
it.
no.
Like it was just... I felt like it was squeezing my nail, and I was like, I've put it on wrong. I don't want to do this. No. I was like, where's the acetone? Get this off me. So that was my vibe, but I did feel the pressure to like look my best, to like leave, because you've just done your GCSEs, and then you have like a few weeks where you don't really see anyone.
No, yeah.
And then you have prom, so everyone feels like you need like a mini
the
glow up.
anticipation and
But I'm
like, the
like,
build up.
Being brutally honest with you all, your glow up will come when you're like not a teenager anymore.
No. And it's like you don't have to look a certain way.
No.
For prom. I mean, it's nice, like, don't get me wrong, like, it's like a you look good, you feel good type of thing. That's great, but like, don't feel like you need to look a certain way.
No.
To look. To feel good.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Don't know if that makes sense, but
I feel like there's been a lot of pressure put on prom.
Yeah.
To like...
I agree. And I think it's crazy because we were just saying before, our ways of growing up was much different to how the kids are growing up these days. The kids. As if I'm like 75. I'm 27. How like the today's generation is growing up. And one of that is not... I mean, I say we are saying there was pressure, but like I feel like it's much worse these days with like social media and like MUAs. I feel like it's a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad I'm not there.
It's not me.
It's not me anymore.
But also I think that like furthering this on to more that generation now, with the social media ban that's about to happen.
Oh my God, can we talk about that?
Whether it's happened now, because obviously we're on like,
I think it has.
First week of July now. I don't know when it actually starts or when it comes out, or if it was just in the process of talking, or...
I feel like it's like a done deal.
Is it done? I don't know. But
I just think there's going to be a lot of backlash to this.
Yeah. Obviously,
by kids underage. And also maybe some like parents. But also I just think it's... I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this because I'm like, it's great, but also, I don't know. Because I'm like, is that where the problem ends?
Because I feel like when you're online on social media, the comparison, the FOMO, the like individuality and to be yourself is also sometimes harder because you compare more. Like,
yeah, definitely.
When I was... like, because I waited, I think I was on Instagram when I was like 13, but it wasn't Instagram how it was now.
No, Instagram back in the day
like you just
was not Instagram.
Like you'd post your Sunday roast and you'd get 3 likes. You were like,
love it.
Like
day made.
Yeah, but it was nothing like what it was now. There was no reels. It was just you posted like it was.
Like you posted on your main feed as if it was your stories.
Yeah, literally.
Pretty much.
And it was just for fun. And now I think there's so much pressure on social media to be picture perfect. Yeah. And that's where FOMO feeds into that.
Part of that as well, I know we've talked about this before, but like going back to like being a picture perfect, but I feel like sometimes now it's become a trend to be too real and almost fake the realness. Which again is not what social media should be. And I think going back to the kids being banned, I need to stop saying the kids. Going back to like under 16s. Is it under 16s being banned?
Under 16s, yeah.
Yeah, going back to that, I just think it's a blessing.
In disguise.
In disguise.
I think some people will already see it as a blessing and being like, oh, wonderful. Other people will be like, what the heck? Because there's kids online that honestly have started their own mini businesses. Like if you follow Simon Squid,
which I mean, it's good for you, but like also...
Yeah, and it's like I know kids where their parents run the account because they're a person of influence and they're a model or a creative already. And I think that's beautiful. But again, their parents run the account. And I think there's a reason why there is a ban, and it's already started. It was already a thing in Australia. But it's because there's so much damaging content online that can't be filtered that are so influential in a negative way.
Definitely. Like even like short form content.
Yeah.
Short form content constantly for your brain. Again, I'm not a medical professional, but I can just tell you from my own experience, short-term content for your brain constantly cannot be good.
No, it's not. It has been proven to actually worsen your attention span.
Yeah, so imagine that as someone who's like going through education, having to like focus on different things and all that jazz, and it's just
like I'm sure teachers now, multiple people have been interviewed and they've all said that they've had to change the way they teach because of their attention span. Yeah, they've had to use more interactive things or make the lessons more vibrant, which I guess is amazing.
Because they can adapt.
Because everyone learns differently anyway.
Yeah.
I think people learn in so many different ways, so it's great that they're trying new things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the social, like I remember I used to compare like Christmas. Because that was like one big thing that I would not dread, but just be like, oh my God, everyone's going to ask what we got for Christmas. And it was like, for me, I was happy with like a mirror. Like I was never someone that was materialistic and would rub it in someone's face.
No, but I think then, subconsciously.
Yeah, but then you then see someone the same age as you in the same like school being like Prada, Pandora, Gucci bag, new phone. And I'm like, hello?
What's happening? Who are your parents?
So I think it's just like that already happened like 10 years ago for me.
I think for me it's holidays. And like, don't get me wrong, we used to go on holidays all the time and all that jazz. But nothing extravagant. Nothing like on the other side of the world every other day. Do you know what I mean? But like, so like, and I feel like if you see influencers especially going on holidays, brand trips and all that jazz, and as like a 15-year-old, 14-year-old, you're like, oh my God, like that is the norm. Whereas that is literally not the norm.
No,
in the slightest.
That's not the norm.
And I'm so excited. And I'm so happy that that's not what I saw growing up, because that would have been a very skewed version of reality.
There is a trend that I loved a few months ago, I think. I swear it was this year. It was that I've got 6 jobs, I don't get tired.
Okay.
And basically showing that like someone that you see as an influencer, as a content creator, is also a makeup artist, a teacher, a childminder. Like they,
oh my God,
as much as they show that they're a content creator and they're an influencer, they actually have like this whole of a life that you don't know about.
Exactly.
And it just puts into perspective that on social media you only see what people want you to see.
Another trend that's like on par with this a little bit is the trend of things you wouldn't be jealous of me about.
I've not seen that one.
So it's like basically someone being like, these are the things that wouldn't make you be jealous of me. Okay. And they'll just like go ahead and tell you like those different things. For example, like, I don't know, maybe like a nut allergy or like whatever. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like lighthearted stuff. It's nothing that deep. But like, it also makes you think, like, you've like been following this person for ages, but like they've also got these things. Obviously not allergies, not that deep. But like there's like other things that like people say, like things you wouldn't be jealous of them about, which I think is quite interesting and like more like personal and like it's just that tinted sunglasses are coming off type thing.
Yeah, it's like I think as well, because your brain is only fully developed when you're 25. Apparently.
Mine's still.
Mine's about to be fully developed. Mine's developed.
You're 25.
Exactly. But yeah, I think just to wrap up that, I think obviously your brain's only fully developed, I think, when you're 25.
Yeah.
But kids imitate.
Yes.
And so I think that's why social media can be damaging if they're going to see the wrong things and then imitate the wrong things.
Oh, 100%.
Or like what's then bad.
Yeah.
And then they're imitating rather than understanding who they are. And I think that's why I'm grateful for my childhood, because I learnt my interests and who I was.
You became who you are, and then like social media came about.
So I think like the social media world has really took over. And
don't get me wrong, there are some positives to social media, but I just think being mindful of it, too much of it at a young age especially, is just a bit it's a bit too much.
Yeah. But I think as much as social media can be negative, it can also be a good thing.
Yeah.
And I think when we say FOMO, is it really a fear of missing out? Like, do you feel like you've missed out, or do you feel like you're just saying that because you're actually just scared to do something?
True.
And like that's stepping out your comfort zone. And because there's then this whole hysteria of like you being scared to be seen to fail, is that why you're not doing it? And is that why you're missing out?
Oh my gosh, you're really on something here. Wow.
She was off on one.
I know.
But do you know what I mean by that?
Definitely.
Because there's, especially with modelling or like my alopecia, for example, speaking out about that, I feel like people who have alopecia sometimes fear that they've missed out on embracing them. So, like, I wish I did it so much sooner.
Oh, me too.
But I had to really figure myself out to get there.
Yeah.
And I just think that don't use the fact that you have a difference or a disability stop you from doing something that you really want to do.
Yeah, like, don't hide it away.
No, like if you feel like you've missed out on going to a hair salon, go.
Yeah.
Like, I could go to if I wanted to, I could go to a hair salon and I could just say, I just want a wash.
Yeah.
Want a head massage.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Wash your head.
there's ways around things and ways to do things so that you don't miss out and you get to have that fulfillment that you want.
And I think for me, one of the things that pushes me not to miss out is people having the perception of me that I can't do something. Like, I don't know if you guys seen that trend where it's like, the sound that goes through my head when someone underestimates me. Yeah. That is literally me constantly. Well, not constantly, but like when I'm in a situation where someone's like, oh yeah, but like you will do this way because you can't do it that way. And I'm like, watch me. Watch me do it the exact way you told me I couldn't do it. And don't get me wrong, that's not with everything. Like I am like personified a lazy person. And if there's like a easy way of doing something, I will do it. But if you tell me I can't do something because of my disability, or initiating that, or like, what's the word? Or like implying that, then I'm gonna like, listen, babe,
watch
me do it. And then I think that's one of my favourite traits about myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
that's a good trait to have, I think.
Like, you go for it, mate.
Also, if you get embarrassed, you're probably not going to see certain people again.
Literally never.
And it'll be a life lesson.
Yeah, and even if you still see them, maybe you inspire them to be themselves more.
Yeah, and I think there is a video, it's Ed Sheeran talking, and Ed Sheeran, not Shawn Mendes, which we got mixed up a few weeks ago. No, Ed Sheeran basically says that the fear of failure isn't a thing anymore. No. Like, people are too scared to fail when failure is where you actually learn and then succeed.
Yes.
So it's like, don't be afraid to fail. Like, the amount of times I've failed.
Yeah.
But just own it and learn from it, and you honestly learn so much from it.
That's another thing you don't see on social media.
Yeah.
People's failures.
Yeah. And I think it's because people are so quick to judge you from your failures, because people want you to fail. Let's be serious. It's so hard to be happy for someone's successes than it is to be, like, supportive when they fail.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is the same, but also it's not hard to support someone being successful.
On that note,
support someone's journey.
Follow, like, and subscribe.
Support us.
Yeah. Start here today. I think that's all we've got time for today.
Yeah, I think that's today's app. It's been good.
Oh my god, it's been great. Loved it.
So, welcome to July. I hope you've enjoyed the first step of July.
Also, leave us a comment. Let us know if you've been here since the very first episode.
Yeah, we'd love to know that.
Or which episode you joined us on.
Because we're coming up to our 6 months
anniversary.
And we'll be doing another Q&A.
Let us know what you want to see in the next 6 months. Yeah. Because we're still going to be here, obviously.
We've already got ideas.
We do.
We've got Alopecia Awareness Month coming up.
I'm loving the second half of the year.
It's going to be good. Yeah.
Second half of the year.
Ready for it.
Right. Bye, guys. Bye.